ॐ गणानां त्वा गणपतिगं हवामहे कविं कवीनामुपमश्रवस्तमं ज्येष्ठराजं ब्रह्मणां ब्रह्मणस्पत आनशृण्वन्नो दिवि सीदसादनं महागणपतये नमः। प्रणो देवी सरस्वती वाजभिर्वाजिनीवती धीनामविद्रियवतु वाग्देव्यै नमः। ॐ भद्रं कर्णेभिः शृणुयाम देवाः भद्रं पश्येमाक्षभिर्यजत्राः स्थिरैरङ्गैस्तुष्टुवागुंसस्तनूभिः व्यशेम देवहितं यदायुः। स्वस्ति न इन्द्रो वृद्धश्रवाः स्वस्ति नः पूषा विश्ववेदाः स्वस्ति नस्तार्क्ष्यो अरिष्टनेमिः स्वस्ति नो बृहस्पतिर्दधातु। ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः। हरिः ॐ। ॐ नमो ब्रह्मादिभ्यो ब्रह्मविद्या सम्प्रदायकर्तृभ्यो वंशऋषिभ्यो महद्भ्यो नमो गुरुभ्यः। सर्वोपप्लवरहितः प्रज्ञानघनः प्रत्यगर्थो ब्रह्मैवाहमस्मि। ॐ सदाशिवसमारम्भा शङ्कराचार्यमध्यमा अस्मदाचार्यपर्यन्ता वन्दे गुरुपरम्परा। श्रुतिस्मृतिपुराणानाम् आलयं करुणालयं नमामि भगवत्पादं शङ्करं लोकशङ्करं। शङ्करं शङ्कराचार्यं केशवं बादरायणं सूत्रभाष्यकृतौ वन्दे भगवन्तौ पुनः पुनः। अशुभानि निराचष्टे तनोति शुभसन्ततिं स्मृतिमात्रेण यत्पुंसां ब्रह्मतन्मङ्गलं परम्। ॐ स्थापकाय च धर्मस्य सर्वधर्मस्वरूपिणे अवतारवरिष्ठाय रामकृष्णाय ते नमः। जननीं शारदां देवीं रामकृष्णं जगद्गुरुं पादपद्मे तयोः श्रुत्वा प्रणमामि मुहुर्मुहुः। नमः श्रीयतिराजाय विवेकानन्दसूरये सच्चित्सुखस्वरूपाय स्वामिने तापहारिणे।
यथोर्णनाभिसृजते गृह्णते च यथा पृथिव्याम् ओषधयः सम्भवन्ति यथा सतः पुरुषात् केशलोमानि तथाक्षरात् सम्भवतीह विश्वम्। तपसा चीयते ब्रह्म ततोऽन्नमभिजायते अन्नात् प्राणो मनः सत्यं लोकाः कर्मसु चामृतम्।
Aksharat Vishwam Sambhavati is the revelation of the Upanishad Pramana. Aksharam, in other words, Akhandam, in other words, Brahma is all cause, intelligent cause, material cause, and instrumental cause of this Srishti. And three examples are given: spider, a living human body, and then earth. Spider is the cause of spider web. From living human being's body, Keshalomani are born, and from inner Prithvi, living plants are born. In this mantra, Aksharam is revealed as material cause. The same Aksharam must be intelligent cause also, should be revealed. Therefore, in the next mantra, 8th mantra, Shastra says, Tapasa chiyate Brahma. So far, Aksharam word was used, now Brahma word is used. Tapasa chiyate. Tapas means visualization, ikshana karma. Before creating anything, an intelligent cause visualizes, like an engineer plans the entire construction of the building, then he puts it in paper, and then physical form comes. Similarly, here also, Ikshana karma is done by Brahma, Chiyate Brahma, through visualization, as if Brahman becomes bloated. How an akandam vastu can be bloated? It is a figurative speech. Anybody who thinks lot of ideas will tell, I am full of ideas. I have become big with ideas. Like that. So, that is a figurative speech. So, jnanene utpatti vidignataya bhutayonihi aksharam brahma chiyate upachiyate. So, it has to visualize based on the previous srishti. That means indirectly it is told that srishti is not one time happening. It is a cycle, evolution, which follows involution, which follows evolution, which follows involution. It's a cycle where there is no adihi and antam. So, through visualization, annam jayate. Annam means here Maya. Maya gets activated. So, Maya is in Sushupti Avastha with the Ishvara during Pralayam. Now that Sushupti Avastha is removed, so activation has come. So, Annam is equal to Karana Prapancham. Why Annam is equal to Maya? Maya is Karana Prapancham. How Maya can be called as Annam? Atyate atyicha bhutani, that which is consumed and that which consumes, the consumer and the consumed, both bhogya prapanchaha and bhoktru prapanchaha are included in this Maya. So, Annam is equal to Maya Shakti, activated Maya Shakti, Karana Prapancham. Then Annad Pranaha Jayate. Pranam is equal to Sukshma Prapanchaha, Hiranya Garbhaha, Chaturmukha Brahmaji is called Mukhya Pranaha. So, from Maya, Hiranya Garbha has manifested. Hiranya means Jnanam. Hiranyam Jnanam Yasya Garbhe Asti Saha Hiranya Garbhaha. So, from Maya, Hiranya Garbha has manifested. Then, from Hiranya Garbha, Manaha. Pranat Manaha. Total mind. He will have his own planning. It is like owner is having one plan and he conveys that plan to the next level person, manager. Manager will have his own imagination, his own planning. So, Pranad Manaha. This also Sukshma Prapancham. Hiranyagarbha is in Supta Avastha. Manaha is activated Avastha of Hiranyagarbha. Oh, you told like that? Hiranyagarbha says. Yes, we did like that. So that yes, we did like that idea is there, na? That is called activated mind of the Hiranyagarbha. Then Manasaha Satyam Jayate. One by one word you have to come. Jayate, you have to add everything. Then Panchami Vibhakti you have to add. In the mantra, Annam Abhijayate, it is there. Then Annad Pranaha. That much only is there. That Pranad Manaha you have to add. Panchami Vibhakti you have to add. Then Manasaha Satyam. Manasaha means from total mind that happened to be the Sukshma Prapancham. Satyam means Sthula Prapancham Jayate. How can Sthula Prapancham can be called as Satyam? See, all the words here in this mantra are not given familiar meanings. Satyam means we know Bhashana Satyam. So here's how Sthula Prapancham is called Satyam. Sthula Prapancham is called Vyavaharika Satyam. Vyavahara Satyatvat. Panchabhutani. Satya means here Panchabhutani. All the Panchabhutas are born. Sthula Prapancham born. From Panchabhuta, you know that we have seen in the basics of Vedanta. From Panchabhuta, Panchikaranam happens. Among the Panchabhutas, Panchikaranam happens. Then through Panchikaranam, all the lokas are manifested. So, Satyakyat, Panchabhutat, Lokaha, all the lokas. Then, Upanishad has left many things in between without telling. From Loka, karma has come, it says. How from Loka, karma can come? Loka is inert, it's a place. How a place can do some karma? So you have to add, Bhagavan Shankaracharya gives that. Teshu manushyadi prani varna ashrama kramena karmani jayate. That means what? Loka means Loka includes all living beings also. Lokyate anena iti. So how the existence of one particular place is proved? Not by place itself. Mountain cannot prove itself. So there must be some conscious entity. So in this level, Bhoktru Prapancha got manifested. Up to Loka, Bhogya Prapancha, inert objects. Then at this level, Bhoktru Prapancha, the Jivatmas got manifestation. So they will not keep quiet. In that Jivatma category only, all the Indra, Chandra, the Devatas, Rakshasas, Ganas, human beings, then Tiryang, all the animals. So, there, many of the living beings don't have free will. By those living beings who have free will, actions are performed and those actions are subject to accountability. So, karma niyati is brought here again. Once the karma comes, karma niyati is brought. Karma niyati is applicable only to a jiva who has free will. Kartum, anyatha kartum, akartum va shakyate. He can do, he need not do, he can do in other way. Other living beings like animals, birds, don't have free will. So their life is only in spending their prarabdha karmam. So lokad karmani jayate. Then karmasu amrutam jayate. Amrutam means karma phalam. Amrutam means nectar, we know. But here Bhagavan Shankara says it is karma phalam. Karma phalam jayate. So how karma phalam can be amrutam? Karma phalam is kshayam. The very word phalam means what? Phalgutaya kshiyate iti phalam. That which gets destroyed by itself in time is called phalam. So how karma can be called as amrutam, eternal? Here apekshika amrutatvam. Apekshika amrutatvam means long existence. But that also is subject to end, but long existence. Like temporary job, permanent job. What is permanent job? Nothing is permanent job. We have that figure of speech, temporary job, permanent job. Similarly, karma phalam is called permanent. How it can be called permanent? Yavat karmani kalpakoti shataihi api na vinashyanti tavad phalam na vinashyati iti amrutam. This karma phalam will not get destroyed unless it is exhausted by the individual. Kalpa koti shataihi. Kalpa means it's a huge time. So kalpa koti shataihi api na vinashyanti. Even the pralayam happens, but this karma phalam doesn't get destroyed. How can you say? Based on this karma phalam only, next srishti can happen. In Bhagavatam, this idea is told very nicely. Bhagavan Narada happened to be a son of maid servant. In that body, in that life, he devoted himself towards the Lord. Bhagavan gave assurance that in next pralayam, you will be born as son of Chaturmukha Brahma. So Chaturmukha Brahma has to be born, then only Chaturmukha Brahma will get son Narada. So Chaturmukha Brahma has to be born means what? Pralayam has to be done. So after the Pralayam also, the karma, the devotional activities, the attitudes, the convictions, everything remains with the jiva in Sukshma form. So from there only next srishti. Next srishti is decided by karma phalam of the jivas. That karma phalam of the jivas only are visualized by Bhagavan. Whom to give which body? Who will be Chaturmukha Brahma? Which jiva will be Chaturmukha Brahma? Chaturmukha Brahma also is a jiva. Pratama Jaha. So one who is firstborn. Firstborn means what? Subject to birth and death. So Pratama Jaha. Then who will be given Indra post? Who will be given Chandra post? Surya post? All are post only. So every kalpam, every pralayam, this is subject to change. So up to that time it continues to exist. Up to which time? As long as you don't exhaust that karma phalam, whether it is punya karma phalam or papa karma phalam, you have to go through that. That means what? Indirectly Upanishad says, be careful about your action, attitudes, convictions, words. Everything will come back. So karma niyati is brought. Once karma niyati is brought, universal orders are brought. Karma niyati is governed by universal order, moral order it is called. Then knowledge capacity is brought, intellectual order is brought. Then emotions based on which attitudes are developed, so that also is brought. So many things are left out in this mantra. In Basics of Vedanta, class number 43, we have seen this manifestation of Ishvara as macrocosm and microcosm. Macrocosm means bhogya prapancham, object of experiences. Bhogya prapancham. Microcosm means bhoktru prapancham, subject of all types of experience, that is living being. So whether it is macrocosm or microcosm, who is the basic material? Aksharakyaha Brahma. Ishvara is the basic material. In Ishvara, Maya is in Supta condition, resolved condition. That resolved condition, Maya, is activated by the tapas called Jnanamayam Tapaha. Ishvara activates Maya Shakti and gives signal, all right, you can start your drama. Then the drama begins with the manifestation of Hiranyagarbha. See how knowledge alone comes all the while. So Hiranyagarbha. Who is this Hiranyagarbha? Jnana Kriya Shakti Adhishtitaha Hiranyagarbha. Jnana Shakti is there, Kriya Shakti is there. So he knows what to do, he knows how to do, he has the capacity to do. Jnana Kriya Shakti Adhishtitaha Jagat Sadharanaha Avidya Kama Karma Bhuta Samudaya Bijankuraha Jagadatma. Bhagavan Shankara writes meanings of this Chaturmukha Brahma. Who is this Chaturmukha Brahma? He is the Adhisthana Karta of Kriya Shakti and Jnana Shakti. Then Jagadatma. Jagadatma means what? Content of the Jagat. Who is the content of this Jagat? Chaturmukha Brahma. Who is the content of Chaturmukha Brahma? Ishvaraha. Therefore, Paramparaya. Ishvara is the content of the Jagat. Avidya, Kama, Karma, Bhuta, Samudaya, Bijankuraha. Every living being has avidya, ignorance, kama, desire, karma. Karma means karma phalam. In which locker he is kept, that locker is called Chaturmukha Brahma. He knows which are all the jivas, having which are all desires, has to go through varieties of experiences, so which body is suitable for that. Now you tell, who selects the body? Jiva. Who determines the body? Chaturmukha Brahma. Understood? What is the difference between selecting and determining? It is like a child goes to a mall and says, I want this. Just because it says, I want this, it will not be provided. Correct? The shop wallet will tell, pay. Payment is karmam. So what is the payment is done? Who determines the selection? Who approves that selection? Shopwala. Understood? So all the order list is with Brahmaji. According to their order list, masala dosa, idli, pongal, according to the order list, the items are provided. So he is not only knowledgeable about all these orders, wishes of the jivas, and he can provide those things which are ordered by the jivas. And what they order? Kama, karma. On what basis they order? Avidya, ignorance. The order itself is based on ignorance. How an order can be based on ignorance? Suppose you see a menu list, something will be written. You actually don't know what it is. Understood? But you will order. When it comes only, like pizza is ordered, suppose. Pizza. As a Tamilian or a Kannadika or Indian, you don't know what is pizza. So you ordered pizza. Then it comes. You see that it looks like our uttapam, dosai. Then when you put inside, you find that it is tasteless, orderless, colorless also. Then you decide, you understand, yo, without the knowledge I ordered. But you have to pay for it. You have to pay for it. Here payment is advance. So on what basis all these things are ordered by the jiva? Avidya, kama, karma. All those are all recorded in the Chaturmukha Brahmaji. And he is a common factor for entire Srishti. Jagat Sadharanaha, it is common factor for Srishti. What is the Vishesha factor? Jivaha. Who determines, who selects. He is available as a seller. But you point out that this is the thing I want. Then if you pay for that, he will provide. So provider, common factor of providing is what? Chaturmukha Brahma or Ishvaraha through Chaturmukha Brahma. And who is the selector? The Jivaha. Therefore, he is called Hiranya Garbha. Hiranya means knowledge. So, Hiranya Garbha, from Hiranya Garbha, Virat comes. Stula Prapancham. The combination of Pancha Tanmatras and Pancha Bhutas. Virat, Samashti Stula Shariram. Hiranya Garbha, Samashti Sukshma Shariram. Then Maya, Samashti Karana Shariram. Gradation has come. Then Lokam has come. Along with the Lokam, Bhoktru Prapancha also got manifested. That Bhoktru Prapancha, that means the Jiva, the individual, also is the combination of all these things. Like the Samashti Prapancham is the combination of Karana Prapancham, Sukshma Prapancham and the Stula Prapancham, Maya, Chaturmukha Brahma and Virat. So, the individual also has Karana Prapancham. What is that Karanam for his Prapancham? Prapancham means what you know? Prapanchiyate iti prapanchaha. That which manifests. Prakarshena panchiyate iti prapanchaha. That which manifests. From where it manifests? Something must be there to manifest. That is why we don't accept asat karyavada. Out of nothing, nothing will come. Out of something only, something can come. So from what this something called individual has come, he is ignorant. In samashti angle, from Maya, in Veshti angle, from individual angle, it is ignorance. Then what is Sukshma Shariram for him? You know that Ahankara, Chittam, Buddhi, Manas, then Pancha Prana, Pancha Indriyas, all come under Sukshma Shariram. Then Sthula Shariram, you know, physical body. So each aspect of individuality has the respective aspect of the total. Like this Srishti is made up of 5 elements, body also is made up of 5 elements. That's why it is called Pancha Bhautika Shariram. Pancha Bhutad Utpannam Pancha Bhautika Shariram. This Shariram is the product of Pancha Bhutas. That is why when it is burnt or buried, each aspect goes and merges with the total. So, but this fellow out of ignorance considers that I am different from Srishti. So that gives special desires. He values certain part of the Srishti. What is valuable for him is valuable for him only. What is valuable for one individual is valuable for that individual only. It is not valuable for other creatures. But what is valuable for him is valuable for him. Therefore, he desires that valuable thing because it is valuable for him. Once the desire has come for that valuable entity according to him, then he has to pay the price. So my Acharya Swamiji will say, what is valuable for you only. What is valuable for you, you will desire automatically. What you desire, you have to pay for it. So entire drama starts where? Determining this is valuable for me. Entire drama begins with the determination, this is valuable for me. How you determine? You have some ideas to determine. Basic problem is misunderstanding, wrong understanding. Therefore, only Shastram deals with that basic problem. It doesn't touch outside problem. Understood? So, by studying Vedanta, will my problem will go? Yes, it will certainly go. You yourself will not be there to say, I have problem. Ayyo. No, Swamiji, I must be there, but problem should not be there. That is impossible because you are problem. You are problem. You are problem, and you cannot wish to get rid of problem while you wish to keep yourself intact. What is the solution? You are the solution. You are the solution. Proper understanding of yourself is the solution. All these ideas are hidden in this mantra. Understood? Lokaha karmasu cha amritam. Once drama begins, up to end you have to continue in the drama because you are already paid for it. In between, some fellows somehow they manage to complete their dialogue. No. Hereafter we don't want. Then also you have to finish your dialogues and get rid of the drama. That is called Jivan Mukti. You understood that this drama is useless one, so you gain the knowledge, so you don't want to be a participant, you want to be a Sakshi. Either you join with the audience side or you join with the producer side. Never on the stage as an actor. So then producer will not allow you to do that immediately because he has to end the drama. At the stage level, freedom. I will give freedom from next stage. Okay, some other date is there. But here you have to complete your dialogue. That moment will not have an anxious moment for the person because he has understood, Appa, hereafter no dialogue at all. And the dialogue which I am now telling also is not going to affect me because I understood I am playing the role. I am playing the role. My Acharya Swamiji used to say one beautiful example. There was a drama in drama. The director of the drama is the owner of the company. And he plays the role of Rama himself, director and screenplay. Dialogue also he has given to all. So he plays the role of Rama. He is the director of the entire drama. Therefore, he is the dialogue karta for all. Correct? Is all his dialogue written by him and given to them. But they have to tell same dialogue. So like that going on drama and it was go on extending. People are restless. They want to go back to home and it is already 10 o'clock. So they started shouting. Audience started shouting. Then he understood. So he wanted to complete the drama. How the Ramayana will get completed? Only when Ravana dies, Ramayana will be completed. So the director Rama takes the bow and says, here is my Ramabanam. I am going to put like that. That fellow who was acting as Ravana was observing what Banam is coming. Then Rama was gone, sending Bana, this fellow doesn't die at all. Then he calls assistant manager who plays the role of Lakshmana. Hey, go and tell him to fall. You have to complete the drama. This is in between them, okay? Then Lakshmana says, oh, yes, brother, I am going to tell him about your glory. Like that, he shouted in front of others and goes towards that Ravana. What do you think about my brother? My brother is so and so, aha, oh, like that telling. He went near and tell, hey, you have to fall down. Then only drama will be over. Then Ravana says, what do you think about me? I am also a great warrior. Aha, oh, like that telling. Ask him to give 2000 rupees, which is due to me. Then only I will fall. Internal dialogue. Okay. So while doing this internal dialogue, the conveyor conveys that. Then the Rama, the director, oh, that is the case. Then I have to seek the help of Agastya Rishi. Who is that Agastya Rishi? Treasurer. Then Agastya Rishi comes and gives 2000 rupees in the form of Aditya Hridayam. Use this and that fellow will fall like that. So that is tied with the arrow. Then when it was sent, the Ravana actor sees that, aha, 2000 rupees has come. Then he falls down. Imagine the situation, whether the player knows that I am playing the role. Correct? After knowing that I am playing the role, will he have problem in playing the role? No. He will have demand. I will not allow you to end as long as you give me my due. They are called sadhaka. Holding the director of the Srishti, somehow you have to give me my due. So much of Nama Japa I have done, so much of Nama Sankirtana, so much of Shastra Vichara, somehow or the other, you have to give that due. What is the due here given by the Ishvara? Removal of that screen called Maya. After removal also, the role will continue for the audience. But as far as the actor is concerned, he is away from that role. Understood? So, as long as the Bhoktru Prapancha is alive, for him only this Bhogya Prapancham. Without Bhokta, there is no Bhogyam. Then, the so-called Bhokta also is who? Ishvaraha. You understood now? The so-called Bhokta also is who? Isharaha eva. What is manifested? What is created? Please tell. Where is the creation? What is created? Namam and Rupam are created. Nothing else created. When a clay becomes pot, what is created? Please tell. Namam and Rupam are created. That is going to be told in the next mantra.
यः सर्वज्ञः सर्ववित् यस्य ज्ञानमयम् तपः
यः सर्वज्ञः सर्वविद् यस्य ज्ञानमयम् तपः
यः सर्वज्ञः सर्ववित् यस्य ज्ञानमयम् तपः
यः सर्वज्ञः सर्वविद् यस्य ज्ञानमयम् तपः
तस्मादेतद्ब्रह्म नाम रूपम् अन्नम् च जायते
तस्मादेतद्ब्रह्म नाम रूपमन्नम् च जायते
तस्मादेतद्ब्रह्म नाम रूपम् अन्नम् च जायते
तस्मादेतद्ब्रह्म नाम रूपमन्नम् च जायते
Tapasa chiyate Brahma was told. That is, Bhagavan is the intelligent cause. Then Annam abhijayate. When it is told, Bhagavan is revealed as material cause. Now, Bhagavan is revealed as Sarvajnaha. So, to do Jnanamayam Tapaha, visualization, that visualizer must be Sarvajnaha. Sarvajnaha means what? Sarvam Janati iti Sarvajnaha. One who knows everything. Yaha Sarvajnaha, Yaha Sarvavitu. Sarvajnaha means Sarvam Janati. Sarvavidu means what? Sarvam Veti iti Sarvavitu. Janadi, Veti, both are same meaning. Why the Upanishad is giving two epithets to the same entity with same meaning? Tanda, tanda, cold. Tanda also only. Tanda, tanda means cold only. Tanda, tanda, cool drink. Hot, hot, cool drinks, if you can say that it is hot, that is cool drink. Tanda, tanda, cool drinks means what? Why you are repeating? Punarukti dosham, it is called. Giving two names for the same meaning is called Punarukti dosham. So why this Upanishad mantra says like this? No, you cannot have dosha drishti with regard to Upanishad mantra. Therefore, Bhagavan Shankara beautifully writes, Samanyena sarvam janati iti sarvajnaha, visheshena sarvam veti iti sarvaviti. Being the master of Maya and Maya being the cause of entire Srishti, so Bhagavan Ishvara knows Maya. Maya is the cause of entire Srishti. Therefore, Bhagavan knows entire Srishti. Correct? Samanya Jnana. And being the individual in the Srishti, as a Bhokta, Veti Visheshena. One individual knows how to make coffee. That knowledge belongs to individual. The individual is none other than the manifestation of the total Ishvara. Therefore, Ishvara can be called as Visheshajnaha Sarvajnaha. Understood? So, Yaha Aksharaha Visheshajnaha Sarvajnaha. Sarvajnaha Sarvavit Yasya Jnanamayam Tapaha. In general, there is a visualization. And in particular also, each individual visualizes. So, general visualization brings out Ishvara Srishti. Individual visualization brings out Jiva Srishti. Problematic Jiva Srishti. So, all his imaginations will prove in time. It's all false imagination. But in time only you will understand. Kalpayati Atmana Atmanam. So he does visualize it. Kalpana. Atmana Atmanam Kalpayati. Sayeva Buddhyate. He himself understands, are. Like our dream world is created by individual. What is dream world? Kalpana of the individual. What is Samasta Srishti? Kalpana of the Ishvara. You understand now? So being the Ishvara, he is the knower of entire Srishti. Being the Jiva, he is the knower of every particular thing. And Ishvara being the cause of Jiva, Ishvara can be named as Sarvajnaha, Sarvavite, Yasya Jnanamayam Tapaha. All the time he is doing tapas. What tapas? Visualization. That is why in Purana, Bhagavan is visualized either dancing or relaxedly lying down. In both places, you have beautiful imagination. In both situations, you can have imagination. தூங்காம இருக்கணும். You have to lie down, but you should not sleep. You try. Not possible. Ananta Shayanaha is possible only, Ananta Shayanatam is possible only for Bhagavan. You try like this, 5 minutes, 10 minutes, then afterwards, hand will go up, then head will fall. But this person, named Vishnu Akyaha, Bhagavan Vishnu, continuously visualizing. And nothing can surprise him. Nothing can surprise him. Birth of Ravana, death of Ravana, birth of Hiranyakashipu, death of Hiranyakashipu, nothing surprises him. But he is in visualization mode, relaxed mode. What about Shiva? Dancing mode. In dancing, you will have varieties of ideas of expression. You understand now? Nan asaindal asayam akilam illa. When he activates, the entire creation is activated. So, without knowledge of this Ishvara, the Jiva thinks that I am the owner of my life. So, Upanishad says, you are not the owner of your life, my dear. You are a contributory factor for your life condition, but not owner. Like every citizen is a contributory factor for governing the government, but he is not owner of government. Now, vote potanga, நான் தாங்க president. I have voted, so I have selected the president. That's not the actual fact. You are a contributory. You have contributory role. What is the contribution? Here, your ignorance is the contribution. Your karma is the contribution. So, tasmad sarvajnat tasmad brahmanaha idam nama rupam annam jayate. Every object in the creation will have one name. Who has given that name? Shastram says Ishvara only named it. Yes, who can produce a product? He only can name it. No, Swamiji, internet. We name it. It is our Srishti. When you say our Srishti, whose Srishti? An individual Srishti. Who is that individual? Who is that individual? He is not away from the Ishvara, the total. All his body belongs to Panchabhuta. Panchabhuta is manifestation of the Ishvara. His mind also belongs to Panchabhautika Shariram. That belongs to Ishvara again. So, Kramena, gradually everything will have one single point as a cause. What is that? Ishvaraha. That is why Ishvaraha abhinna nimitta upadana karana. And who is the enjoyer? Same Ishvaraha. What is enjoyed? Ishvara is enjoyed. Who is governing all these things? Entire drama he is governed by Kala Tattvam. The very fact Upanishad reveals Srishti as a gradual evolution. That's called evolution. Evolution involves Kalam. Evolution means what? Kalam. In time. Tasmad Etat Brahma, Chaturmukha Brahma, Etat Nama, Etat Rupam, Etat Annam Jayate. Same idea which was told in the previous mantra is told here again with the addition of Ishvara's Sarva, revelation of Ishvara's Sarvajnatvam. So, with this, the evolution, cosmic evolution process is described by these mantras. Now, the question comes, it's a basic question. If you think it will come to your mind, but generally we don't think. Therefore, our acharyas help us to think. What is the question? What was the question answered? First, you have to go through that. What was the question we asked some 3-4 classes before? How can you prove that Ishvara is the cause of Srishti? What was the answer? Srishti being a product being amalgamation of many spare parts which are put together, assembled by an intelligent person with a purpose, having a rules and regulation for functioning. This cannot be an accidental. So there must be one conscious entity for this product called Srishti, because this product has niyati. Cosmic orders are there. That is why it is called cosmos, not chaos. Anything accidental will be chaos. When accident happens, what happens? Chaos, chaotic situation. So this cosmos is a product being the assemblage with a purpose, functioning with certain rules and regulations, must have a conscious entity behind its production. Therefore, Ishvara is a necessity for the creation. First answer. In that itself, when Purvapakshi asked, how you prove this creation is a product? We told that it is an assemblage. Therefore, it is a product. Then, whether the Ishvara, the producer, is intelligent cause or material cause. Shastra told it is both. Not only both, third cause also is there. Instrumental cause also, he only. Not only is knowledgeable, not only is Shaktiman, he himself is the instrument of performing those protection. Now, in this explanation, Brahman or Aksharam is told as an object of various modifications. Tapasa chiyate Brahma. Brahma got bloated. How Brahma can be bloated? To bloat, you need some space, na? You have already told Aksharam is called Akhandam, Apanipadam, formless one. How a formless one can be bloated? How Akhandam can do some action? Because any action means movement. Any movement requires something extra other than the moving person, correct? Any movement involves extra space, extra time, extra cost. Why you move? நீ ஏன் அங்க போன? When child moves and falls at the pit, the mother will ask, how you moved? How I moved? There is a space to move, I moved. Why you moved? Why I moved? So there must be a reason for that. Movement means extra space. Extra space means what? This moving person is finite. Correct? So, such a grand action called Srishti happened. So, how can you say that entity which is the cause of Srishti is Satyam? That which is available for modification cannot be accepted as Satya Vastu. Because Satya means that which is not modifying itself. Vikale api tishtati iti Satyam. Shat vikaraha nasti Satyasya. So for Satyam there is no six vikaras. You know that six vikara. Asti jayate, vardate, viparinamate, apakshiyati, vinashyati. So the Srishti, after Srishti, Ishvara died. Because Ishvara has become Srishti. Like milk has become curds. Once milk has become curds, there is no milk at all. So the question comes, how can you attribute the Srishti Kartrutvam to the Ishvara and at the same time claim that Ishvara is Satya? Then what is the answer? You have seen all these things already. To remind you, I tell, the Srishti, so-called Srishti is Vivartam, not Parinamam. So far, Parinama Srishti is told. In future, the same Upanishad will tell, it is Vivartam. The Srishti, so-called Srishti is Vivartam. What do you mean by Vivartam? Available for perception, actually nothing happened. What is the example? Our own dream. We are Vivarta Karanam of our own dream. Anything happened? Actually, nothing happened. But in appearance, we are chased by tiger and running on the road with all traffic, holding the luggage. So Vivartam, the Srishti will become Vivartam, Pradibhasitam. You understood now? So that will be answered in the future mantras. At present, the Upanishad is interested in telling story. That means what? The Srishti itself is a misnama. Actually, அங்க ஒண்ணுமே இல்லப்பா. For now, ஒத்துக்க மாட்டோம். There is, if when a Shishya comes and says, Kasmin Bhagavo Vijnate, Sarvamidam Vijnatam Viti. Suppose he asks the question. Suppose the Acharya says, Tadutvam Asi. That is that thing is you. Knowing yourself, you know everything. What the student will think? எனக்கு தான் தெரியுமே என்னை பத்தி. I know myself. From the day one, I know myself. Still, I don't know many things. I want to know everything. You are telling, I know, if I know myself, I will know everything. So, problem will be there. So, accepting the standpoint of the questioner that you are individual with ignorance of not knowing many things, and I am going to tell you something by knowing which you will know everything. Correct? So, Srishti is a concept of the idiot, ignorant person, not the concept of Shastra. Like, how can the tiger chase me, mummy? The tiger chasing is the concept of the child. For mummy, what answer? Hey, where is the tiger? Which tiger chased you? No, I saw now. Then mummy has to find out some story. So the story part is called Srishti Prakaranam. Anywhere you come across Srishti Prakaranam, you should understand that it is story part. Why it is story part? Because it is going to be negated by the same storyteller. Same Upanishad is going to say, within few mantras, within just 5-6 mantras, it will tell all these are all story. Okay. So, a thing which can be converted from reality to story means what? That is available for appearance only. You understand now? To explain that appearance, a story is introduced. To explain the chasing of tiger, the story of tiger is introduced. Understood? Similarly, the Srishti Prakaranam is introduced. That is called Adhyaropa Lakshana Dwara Brahma Prakatanam. That which doesn't have that quality at all. It is neither Ishvara, nor Maya, nor creates Chaturmukha Brahma, nor Jiva, nor Panchabhuta. But you are full of those ideas. Na? There is a Srishti. Inert objects are there in the Srishti. Living beings are there in the Srishti. And some are troubling, some are helping. Like that idea you have. So, to make you comfortable with your ignorance. Yes, there is a Srishti. If Srishti is there, there must be Srishti Karta. So every individual, every seeker who is searching after the knowledge of the Satyam comes with two ideas. I exist, world exists. Shastram introduced third entity called Ishvara. How he is introduced? He cannot be introduced at all. Because he doesn't have any guna. Nirgunaha. Nirgunaha cannot be brought into the story at all. But taking the part of the story, Jagat, the third one, Ishvara, is introduced as the Karanam of the Jagat. So you relate Ishvara, our Panirkar Pola Rukde, is the Karta, is the maker, it is the made one. First it is proved as made one product, then producer is introduced. So two now become three now in the mind of the seeker, okay. Then the product is going to be rejected as separate entity. Who is the producer? Same is the product. Producer is appearing as product. Product is nothing but Vacharambanam, Nama Rupam. Name is introduced. So the name and form doesn't have any individuality different from the content. Ishvara being the content, Jagat is Mithya. So now 3 has become 2. 3 has become 2. Who are they? 2. You are there and Ishvara is there. Then analyzes that you idea. What are you? Em Panjabhautikam. So that means you are also appearance only. Then only problem. Am I appearing? Yes, you are appearing. You are appearing. I thought Ishvara is an appearance. But what the Shastra says, Ishvara is Satyam, Jagat is appearance, Mithya. Up to Jagat, he is not touched. Na. Jagat, ido Mithyan solranga pa irundu pot. When Shastra says, you are also appearance, then only problem. That's why Vairagyam is understood? So Jagat has meaning only when I have meaning for my body, mind, complex. When I am in coma, I don't have any meaning to the Jagat. When I am asleep, there is no meaning for the Jagat. Understood? So stage by stage, 2 will become 3, 3 will become again 2, 2 will become 1. Which 2, which 3 you have to understand in your mind. First 2 is Jiva, Jagat. Then it becomes 3, Jiva, Jagat, Ishvara. Then it becomes 2. What 2? Jiva and Ishvara. Then 2 becomes 1, Aham Ishvaraha. This is the process of educating the ignorant mind. Mundaka Upanishad is a beautiful Upanishad. It does nicely through varieties of examples. More detail we will see in the next class. With this mantra, first section of first chapter of Mundaka Upanishad is over. Just 9 mantras. What is the summary? Guru Shishya Parampara is told, through which the Vidya Mahima is explained, and in that Guru Shishya Parampara, a Shishya asks a beautiful question which is not available for many minds. So he comes with a beautiful question. The Acharya explains answer. Tattvamasi is the actual answer. that cannot be told immediately. So, he introduces Ishvara, Aksharam. Aksharam is introduced as Bhuta Yonihi. Then Bhutam, the Srishti, is explained how it got manifested. Up to this first section of first chapter of Mundaka. Prathama Khandaha of Prathama Mundakam of Mundaka Upanishad is over. From next class onwards, we will continue our study the second section. Om Shanti 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 Harihi Om Tat Sat Sri Ram Krishna Arpanamastu.
ओंकारभेद्यं पुरुषः पुराणो बुद्धिश्च साक्षी निखिलस्य जन्मतो यो वेत्ति सर्वं न च यस्य वेत्ता यो वेत्ति सर्वं न च यस्य वेत्ता परात्मरूपो भुवि रामकृष्णः परात्मरूपो भुवि रामकृष्णः मोक्षस्वरूपं तव धाम नित्यं यथा तदाप्नोति विशुद्धचित्तः तथोपदेष्टा किल तत्त्ववेत्ता तथोपदेष्टा किल तत्त्ववेत्ता त्वं विश्वधाता भुवि रामकृष्णः त्वं विश्वधाता भुवि रामकृष्णः तेजोमयं दर्शयसि स्वरूपं कोशान्तरस्थं परमार्थतत्त्वं संस्पर्शमात्रेण नृणां समाधिं संस्पर्शमात्रेण नृणां समाधिं विधाय सत्यो भुवि रामकृष्णः विधाय सत्यो भुवि रामकृष्णः रागादिशून्यां तव सौम्यमूर्तिं दृष्ट्वा पुनश्चात्र न जन्मभासः तानि यदादाय विशुद्धसत्त्वं तानि यदादाय विशुद्धसत्त्वं यं ब्रह्म विष्णु गिरिशश्च देवात् ध्यायन्ति गायन्ति नमन्ति नित्यं तैः प्रार्थितस्तस्य परावतारो तैः प्रार्थितस्तस्य वन्दे जगद्बीजम् अखण्डम् एकम् वन्दे सुरैः सेवितपादपीठम् वन्दे भवेशम् भवरोगवैद्यम् वन्दे भवेशम् भवरोगवैद्यम् तमेव वन्दे भुवि रामकृष्णम् तमेव वन्दे भुवि रामकृष्णम् तमेव वन्दे भुवि रामकृष्णम् तमेव वन्दे भुवि रामकृष्णम्